Hello everyone, Neptune back, and today we'll be playing a game very special to me. A game that I enjoy a lot, or playing a lot as well. I've played it through a few times, and I've also perfected the game. It's Octopath Traveler, a game that to me represents a lot of different things, but we'll get into that at a different time. You know, further into the start of this game, I'll get into what's kind of done for me personally. But I will be, as you know, I've completed it on a different account, but as you can see here, I'm a little far into the game. But we will be creating a new save file. Here are our 8 characters as represented by the Octo in the name. I'll read each of their bios here, but I won't. But we'll get into more of the character when we actually get to them. So the way this game works is you will start as one of these 8 characters, and I have my team already decided. But, you will start as one of these 8 characters. And you will... Typically how I start the game, or how you probably should start the game, is you go around and meet each character and collect... add them to your team. 1 second. So, we'll start with Hinette over here. Path action and talents we'll both go over when we start, but your name is Hinette and you are a hunter. Well, actually, does it read it if I select confirm? No, okay. One of the last descendants of an ancient clan that calls the deep forest home. Your prowess with the bow is unmatched. Your master left home 1 year ago, summoned to hunt a dread beast. And you protect the village while awaiting his return. Then one day, the return of an old friend gives you cause for concern, and you strike out on a journey of your own. We'll go clockwise. Ophelia, guide and summon. Your name is Ophelia, and you are a cleric. You hail from the snow-swept crosslands where you dutifully serve the Order of the Flame under your adoptive father, the Archbishop. As your adoptive sister and best friend prepares to embark on a perilous pilgrimage, you stand ever at her side. But unbeknownst to the both of you, events are about to take a tragic turn. And before each of them, they'll give a little recap of the story, and we'll go through the beginning of each of their stories. Cyrus, scrutinize and study foe. Your name is Cyrus, and you are a scholar. You teach at the Royal Academy in Atlasdam, and though you have numerous admirers, your only true passion is the pursuit of knowledge. There's so much more I want to learn. One day, you realize that an invaluable tome has vanished from the Royal Library, piquing your insatiable curiosity. Next, we have Tressa. I call her Teresa, to be fair. I'm not entirely sure which one it actually is. I'll say Tressa and Teresa interchangeably probably, but Teresa, purchase, and eye for money. Your name is Teresa and you are a merchant. You stock the shelves at your parents' shop in your sleepy seaside hometown. Yet you often find yourself gazing out at sea, longing for something more. What lies beyond the horizon? You thought you'd never know the answer. Then one day, an unfamiliar vessel weighs anchor at the docks, changing your life forever. Ulbrich, challenge and bolster defense. Your name is Ulbrich and you are a warrior. Once a proud knight, you lost both king and kingdom in a bloody coup. Today, you serve as a master at arms for a remote mountain village. To what end do I swing my blade? The question tortures you night after restless night. Then one day you overhear a name from your past, giving you a new purpose. Primrose, allure and summon. Your name is Primrose, and you are a dancer. You ply your trade in the pleasure district at Sunshade, a town forever shrouded in darkness. In truth, you are the highborn daughter of a once proud house, Hazelheart, and an identity you conceal from all. 3 men bearing the mark of the crow, they took my father from me, but you will have your revenge. Alphane, inquire and concoct. Your name is Alphane, and you are a apothecary. You treat the wounded and sick in a small village amid the babbling brook of the Riverlands. Stricken ill as a child, you were saved by a traveler who asked for nothing in return, inspiring you to follow in his footsteps. Though hesitant to leave the only home you've known, your best friend convinces you to follow your dream, wherever it may lead you. And finally, Therion, or Therion. I call him Therion because it's a little easier, but I think it's Therion. Steal and pick luck. Your name is Therion, and you are a thief. While your past is a guarded secret, your exploits are known far and wide. Mere whispers of your extravagant heists strike fear into the hearts of the wealthy. Drifting into the clifflands one day, you hear a rumor of great riches to be had. You set your sights on a mansion said to be impregnable, only to find what you never expected. Alright, there's our 8 characters. A lot of story go into it, but for me, the first character I ever started as was Hannett because I personally liked the hunter mystique, the nature, and the animals, so I will once again start with Hannett. I have voices on. I'm not entirely sure how much of it's voiced, though. 1 year ago. There's a lot of story.
Good. Thou hast yet to depart.
Waylaid by sentiment, my girl. It ill behooven me to leave without bidding my favorite prentice fare thee well.
A joke, as always. Will thy journey be long, master?
A good question, that. The request cometh from none other than the Knights Ardent. The hunt will taken us to distant lands, and the beast we pursuin is a fearsome one.
I see.
Ha ha ha! Lookin' not so glum, girl. I'm no tyro with green arrows and bruises on his bow arm. I'll do the deed, and be back before 2 moons have passed. Still no smile? What is it, my girl?
'Tis not the hunt that concerneth me. Thou intendest to stop and off somewhere along the way.
Maybe.
Oh, here and there, mayhap. Why dost thou ask?
Thou forgettest or feign'st ignorance, so I will remind thee. On the last hunt, thou gambledest away thy purse, and came back a poorer man than thou left.
Uh-oh.
Poorer in coin, mayhap.
Well, there's many ways to look at that.
Yes, I did make a few wagers at the arena in Victor's Hollow. And learned that while I have a keen eye for assessing the strength of beasts, I am quite at a loss with men. A valuable lesson that was cheaply bought.
I don't... cheaply?
Not not so cheap in the end. Eliza had to pay in thy debts, and thou only finished its paying her back this last moon. Promise me, master, no more foolish gambling.
But what of the old hunter's saying? If the first arrow faileth, knock a second and try again.
That probably shouldn't be applied to everything.
Thou just madest that one up.
Come now, girl. Thou art too young by half for such world-weary sighs. Must thou makest our parting so gloomy?
Help the puppy.
I turn to thee, Hagen. Looking after master, for he can rarely be bothered to looking after himself.
Good puppy. He's a wolf, though.
Even thou takest her side against me, old friend?
He knoweth good sense when he heareth it.
That's a mean growl, too. It sounds so
Growlest
aggressive.
thou not at me, thou faithless turncoat.
Hail, Hanit. Have you come to see us off?
Uh-huh.
I have come in to warn master about straying from the path.
And I thank you for it. I do not have the leaves to pay another debt like that.
Have I not a single ally in this infernal village?
Maybe not. I love the music. It's so calming here, and I mean in other areas it also represents the areas very well.
I am your friend, but I am also a Knight Ardent, and your client. You would do well not to forget this.
Not for a moment, most honorable Lady Eliza of the illustrious Knights Ardent.
That's more like it. Fear not. I'll keep him out of trouble. I'll have him fill his evenings penning a detailed account of our adventures on the hunt.
I don't even think I'd like to do that.
Taken care, and may thine arrows strike true. I shall look after the forest till the day of thy return.
Thank thee, my girl, and farewell.
Most of these stories will take, the initial parts of them will take a long time.
A year hath passed since that day. In all that time, master could only be bothered to send in a single letter.
Hanit, 'tis me, thou revered master. Missest me? I won't bore thee with any blather about the weather or the season. Who knoweth when this will even arrive, after all? For 3 months now, I have pursued the trail of the beast sought by the Knights Ardent. A beast by the name of Red-Eye.
Red-Eye.
That's their name for it, leastwise. As for its true name, if it even hath one, none can say.
Red-Eye.
But on my father's bow, I swear 'tis the most vexing quarry I've ever had the misfortune to hunt in.
Oh, Red-Eye.
It eludeth mine every trap, and though thou may thinketh me mad for saying this, I swear it can even senseth every move I make. I know not if it is human intelligence or pure animal instinct, but either way, it refuseth to be caught.
As do a lot of the monsters in this game.
Still, we appear to have annoyed it sufficiently that it is moving on to new pastures. Judging from its behavior, I believe it meaneth to make for the lands around Stoneguard.
Stonega.
I will be frank with thee, my girl, for thou'st always been able to see through my pretenses. The chase will be hard, and the hunt will not endeth soon. But fear not, for endeth it shall. Hast thou ever knowst your master to fail in a hunt?
I don't know.
And so I ask thee, my dear apprentice, pray look after the village until I return. Oh, and be not a worrywart. Always thy friend and teacher, Xanta.
Son.
Never heard Master admitteth that any hunt would be difficult. Either this red eye is truly the most formidable of beasts,
Give me control again. Or now.
or he stoppeth in every gambler's den from here to Stoneguard.
Well, to be fair, he's with the knight, so he wouldn't do that, probably.
But no, Master liketh to act in the fool, but when it cometh to hunting, if he saith he will catcheth his quarry, then catcheth it he will.
Oh, good kitty.
Yes, Linda, I know.
Good kitty.
Master entrusted the safety of the village to me. My duty now is to the villagers.
Meow.
Come in. Let us visit in the headman, and see if anyone hath need of my bow.
Finally, I have control. Never mind. The radar. Use the radar in the bottom right. Green is story, yellow is side story, feather save point, question or exclamation part is hidden item, and other. Yep, I know. Gosh, thank you. So, I'll go through, I'm gonna sit through all those stories, but clearly they'll take a long time to get through. That one took, I don't know, like 10 minutes maybe. A long time. But once we get past the initial stories, then it'll go a little
Hello.
faster. I haven't taken a day off of my training in 10 moons. I don't... How much money do I have? 2,500? Hold on. Let me go over my inventory. 84, 812. Let's... Oi! Let's continue forward. For the moment.
I am Honnet.
Headman, how might my bow serveth ye today?
Hello.
Every day thou comest here seeking work. Sometimes I wonder if thou art truly thy master's prentice. But jesting aside, no, there is no hunt today.
I see.
Is there aught else I might do? Well, the youngsters are always in need of lessons. Thou couldst give them a lesson or two in bowmanship. The clan of the Darkwood inherited the lore of the beasts and the trees. Yet today only thou and Xanta can truly unset that lore. Why, when I was a mere stripling? Yes, I've heard your stories before and know how long they are. Long-winded tales are the vice of many old men. My apologies, child. But if thou couldst shown the youngsters the way of the hunt, I would be grateful.
I'm asking ye.
I saw two of them waiting eagerly in the square. Perhaps thou couldst straighten them up. We'll be done. If anyone sat through all that story, path actions. Every character has a unique path action that takes effect, I believe, outside of battle. And Hanet's is the provoke, which you can fight people with the beast or with your captured targets. But if anyone's made it through all that story, then I will say that comment if you think, how do I put it? Comment if you want me to read the story, you know, let the entire story play out, or if you think it's just better if I kind of summarize it and then move on. Our first battle.
Beginning.
So we have the a beast that can restore health, one that can attack, and then you'll always have Linda who can do 2 types of attacks. And I believe it will always
my arrow flying true.
do the attack that they're weak against, but
Letting the hunt
Ow.
begin.
stop it. I think the game will go over
didst
breaks and
fight
stuff
with
at some point, so I'll wait until then. Money, experience, and JP, and we'll get to JP soon enough. Nope.
Now then. So,
I'm getting better at fighting, but thou must be more cautious than ever, for thou now knowest just enough to gotten thyself into trouble.
Oh.
Thank you for the info. But yeah, the game will be really slow initially. It'll pick up once I get free reign of where I go. But every story,
letting us hunt.
like I said, in the initial phases, every story will take a long time, which is why I kind of say, should I more so kind of just summarize it?
Coming. If
You
thou
know, we'll
darest.
sit through the story, but I'll kind of read them a little bit more swiftly than the characters themselves
I
do.
honor thee, my quarry.
Level up. Oh yeah, and you get bonuses for accomplishing certain feats in battle. But look at the cat.
Well,
Does thou feel more attuned to thy surroundings?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure do.
excellent.
An important lesson. Look at the kitty cat.
Hello there.
You do. Ooh, that does not sound. I feel like that was a little bit more older than your voice. Huntress Hannette. What is it?
Well, really?
The headman wants to see you. He wants to speak to you right away.
Understood.
Thank you. I will make haste.
That's right.
What? Follow me. An urgent hunt, perhaps? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I thought I ran over there. Never mind.
Greetings.
You wish to see me, headman? Yes, a request came in from the Lord of Siren. Siren? It would seem a beast strayed into his forest,
I see.
and he will it gone? Yes. He asked for our best hunter. And while Master Zante is off, you are the best. Understood.
I'm asking ye.
Always remember, Annette, since time immemorial, ours has been a village of great hunters and huntresses. Yes, far and wide beyond the edge of the dark wood, our home. Singeth, what? The bard singeth of our exploits in all the realm loudest fair, as our home is of the true hunters. Is that not how it went?
Egads!
How many times? Probably a lot for her to understand it. Ooh, boy.
Splendid!
Thank you for getting
I
that
am
job
ready.
done. For you taking the job. We'll speak to him at
I'm
once.
asking ye.
Annette prayeth to go, not Master Zante. What? Moving on.
Fair befallen
Of
thee.
course. Thank you. Not everything in the game speaks like that. Or everyone, I should say.
Well met.
Lord Cintron's Herald. My apologies for the urgency of the matter, but monsters pay little heed to the convenience of men.
Nay.
I am here to serve. Tell me more about the beast. Ikori is a fearsome beast that has wandered into the Whisper Woods from God knows where. A monster that has strayed into its
Yes.
home. Just this morning, a merchant got injured. As one man told it, the other was in no condition to speak. Their caravan had been waylaid by the beast, and they were the only survivor.
This bodeth ill.
How do you know the creature did it?
Well, actually,
Lord Citron's scholars were called upon to investigate the matter. From the merchant's testimony, they concluded the men were attacked by a savage beast known as Gizmar. Gizarma?
Truly?
I love music. I've heard of this creature. Its baleful roar would make it unlikely fit for the tranquil Whisper Woods. His lordship is most anxious to protect his subjects. Needless to say, he seeks the help of the most capable hunter to get rid of it. To remedy the situation. What say you, Annette? Would you
I am
help us
ready.
with this hunt? Yes, we will do that. We will. That is, as a matter of fact, the boss, Annette's first boss. There's a dignity about you that Master Zante lacks, but I see you share his passion for your calling. I hope you will continue to inherit only his better qualities. All right. Let us move on with this story, because like I said, these take for... You can be here for a little bit, just reading text and all that. Saving, that makes sense, yep. Let's save. Save slot 2. Yeah. Yeah, see, 19 minutes and we've just barely breached the start of the story. Hold on, we have 4 of those, 2 of those. I think I always just saved up for that, but we're not gonna do that. Yeah, equip it. Let's get some armor. Because I know that we're about to start a fight. And we want to be prepared. We could sell, but we're gonna not worry about that for the moment. And when you start the story, you cannot leave that the town or city that you're kind of in already.
very well.
All right. Let's move on to the first area, Path to the Whisper Woods. There are hidden chests throughout these areas that I probably won't worry about too much, but I mean, if I can cross them. Battle Basics 1, breaking an enemy. Yes. Each enemy has weaknesses. As you can see there, this weakness is a bow. And they'll have that shield next to them, which represents how many hits it takes to break them. So with, as we saw with the villagers earlier, they were weak to the sword and the spear, and they had a shield of 1, so it was easy to break them. I think I don't remember what the most that I can remember is a shield of like 12, but I don't know if there's more than that. Battle Basics 2, the boost mode. Yes, there is the yellow dots up next to my name in the top right. There are those are called BP, and they allow you to enter boost mode. That has various effects based off of your chosen skill. So I could go here and, if I up it to level 3, it doesn't change anything. It just means it does more damage and it might be more accurate. Whereas if I do a basic attack, it'll make it attack 3 times. And you can use those to your advantage in many different situations. You'll typically gain 1 BP a turn unless you've used them, and then I don't think you gain a BP the next turn. But let's do this.
What
Ow.
next?
Bad.
Let in the hunt.
Oh, I wasn't able to
ends.
represent it there, but the enemy, the enemy will, their name under their health bar, their weakness bar, will change to yellow when they're at half health and red when I think they're at like 10% health, something, or lower health, you know. Okay. As most of these types of games have, there's a status screen, which will help you if you ever forget what your path action is or talents are. Oh, I should represent the talent. Anyways, it'll also show you the weapon types that they're available to use and their basic stats. Some of these hidden paths to these treasure chests are actually really well hidden.
Let in the hunt begin.
Later on in the game. Capture 0%, but you can. Hanet's talent is the ability to capture certain, I guess, beasts. You can't capture certain foes and summon them to attack, which is what you do when you provoke an opponent. Oh, it's 100% at this point? Probably because he's broke. But if we capture it, this screen, it'll give you their name, but you'll probably already know their name. You can already see it down there when you hover over the enemy. It'll show you how strong they are on that scale there. And their skill, which his is just a basic slash. I think we might have one.
The hunt.
Yay, we got another friend. And a level up. I don't often utilize the capture skill. I mostly just... I'll sometimes use it to get out of a fight if it's looking bad. Or I'll think about it randomly and just use it, but most of the time I won't be utilizing that.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
We were caught by surprise. Alright. That represents another thing that can happen is you can catch your foe by surprise or you can be caught by surprise. And essentially what that means is they can go, if you're caught by surprise, the enemy gets a turn, a free turn, and the same for if you catch them by surprise.
Coming, holding back nothing.
A good thing to know is that your max boost is, was it 3 of them? Yeah, your max boost is 3 of them. 3 BP, so, you know, utilize them
Darest.
well.
Thou didst
You're
fight
dead.
with
Oh, I
courage.
also forgot to show that he had a 2 in his shield, so you had to hit him twice to break him. As just a representation of that. Just listen to that. But there is a lot more to this game that you don't get to until
Now,
a
let us
decent way through the game.
Come in, if thou darest.
Oh wait, you're... Oh, we faced a level 2.
What
Oh.
next?
I was curious as to why he didn't have the axe as a weakness. A shown weakness. A previously
Come in,
faced
if thou
enemy
darest.
will always have their weaknesses, known weaknesses represented. So now that I've hit him with an axe and we know his weakness is an axe, it will always be shown. You'll always know an enemy's weakness if you discover it. Which is really helpful for
Thou didst fight with courage.
grinding. Because you'll always know what their weakness is, as long as you obviously discover it. Which that becomes easier as you go on. Oh no. A tragedy. Is that 2 wolves and 3 merchants? This was not done in the name of survival. The Glastams thought not food, it sought sport and wanton slaughter. It slew at these men and beasts for no reason other than for as a fearsome show of its dreadful power. Oh, look at the wolfie. The wolfies. Oh, it's scared.
This bodeth ill.
I see thou tremblest, little one. Thine heart is riddled with fear. These 2 wolves witnessed the tragedy. Patience, I shall return and attend to the fallen. But first, I shall be avenged. We'll go kill the boss.
If thou wilt.
Wilt thou protect them, friend, until my return?
Thou hast.
Thank you. We shall return eventually. And this is the fate. A life for a life, so it hath been since dawn of time.
Unacceptable.
But to slay for sport, for pleasure or greed, is to betray the laws of nature. Each time a creature taketh more than it needeth, a part of the forest dieth. That is a... that is representative of modern day. Very heavily. Did I talk to you? No. Ooh,
Standest
a
thou
new
against
enemy.
me? Then be hunted. Let in my arrow fly and
A
true.
forest fox? You know what? Let me... Nah, we'll just attack you. I don't remember every enemy's weakness. Obviously, that would be a lot to remember. But... Oh, we... what is that called? I don't think... Is it called blind? I don't remember, but it makes me more inaccurate. Yeah, miss. So you do have accuracy chance.
Coming. Holding back.
Chance to miss.
The hunt.
That's a little
ends.
loud. What would that be? In the settings. Oh well, I'll change it in the next parts. For now, it's not the worst thing ever. My plan for this was to get through all the story,
Now let us hunt him.
the character stories
Coming.
in the
if
first
thou
part or two.
darest.
I don't know if that's gonna happen if I sit through their story.
Coming. If thou darest.
When I replayed the game, a little bit
Let the
ago,
hunt begin.
or a couple weeks ago, when I replayed the game to get an idea of it again, I skipped all these initial story parts, so I really just pushed my way through. And it went really quick, I'll be honest. Went really quick. Not so much when you sit through the story. But anyways, JP, job points. Job points, as you see down, there's a third thing on that list. You get job points after every fight. And they are for learning new skills. Learning skills. Learn a variety of skills to gain the upper hand in battle. And you spend JP to get it. I believe for your basic class, it'll always be 30 JP. Like, I forget if it's 50 or 80. But it'll always be, we'll say 30. Well, let me get a skill first. Lightning. Them to act at the end of the turn is really nice, but I don't know how much that'll help when you're by yourself. No. That's super nice. Because it attacks all foes. But it's super inaccurate. Taking aim is nice. It's a good support. And that skill will only be unlocked after all of these are unlocked. And we'll get to what those support skills at the bottom are when we get there. But for the moment, I think I'll just get the thunder. Oh, so we jump straight to 100. Huh. What is it? So is it then... a 100... I don't remember what all the levels are. I don't know why I'm forgetting this. I played the game so recently. I thought I would have remembered it. But now that that was shown, there is fast travel. Oh, and that... Travel yourself instantly to any town you've been to before. And this is our map. I don't know if you can go to this white up here. I think that's not part of the map. But look at that. And obviously we saw some of the map when we went over the characters around our little lake here. Moving on though. Oh, there's nothing over here. Huh. Maybe there is and I'm just missing it, but... My goal in this first video is to at least finish Net's story and get to the second person.
Now, let us hunt him.
Because you have,
If thou darest.
Are you also weak to the bow? No, okay.
Let in my arrow
Then at
fly
that
and
point,
true.
I'd also ask if you're weak to thunder.
Lightning, done my bidding.
He is. But using those skills will
Come in,
unfortunately
if thou darest.
take SP, which is just under your health bar. Don't do that.
Let in
Every
my arrow
attack, I
fly and
believe, has
true.
a range of damage it can do. I don't know
Now
if it's
this fight is
stagnant, like that did 75 and it'll always do 75, or if it ranges, but I mean, there are crits in the game, so. This might be a decent time to go over the status. So obviously you have your max HP and max SP, your physical attack, and your elemental attack. Physical defense, elemental defense. All those make sense because that's what they do. Accuracy is your likelihood to hit them. I believe that changes based on evasion or speed, one of those. But critical is critical chance. And I'm not sure how much bonus damage you get for critical, but speed affects what turn order you go in. So the higher the speed, the more likely you'll go earlier in the fight. But of course, there is chances that certain enemies or allies will go before you. So even if, you know, another ally had a speed of 100 and Hanette has a speed of 84, Hanette could still go before the ally. It's really all up to chance at that point, but the higher the speed, the more likely you are to go first or earlier in turn order. And then evasion is obviously how likely you are to evade the attack. Oh, this way. Oh, and as you can see in the bottom right there, you have my mini map. I can turn that off. But you see when I sprint, it turns red.
Now, let us hunt him.
That means that
Let in the
I'm
hunt
more
begin.
likely to run into an enemy. So sprinting isn't
Let my
always
arrow
the
fly and
the
true.
best choice, but you know, I'll be sprinting. I'll be sprinting most places.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Level up. Gimme. There are 3 types of chests. You have your basic wooden, brown wooden chests. You have these red and yellow or gold chests. And then you have purple chests. Now, purple chests are a little special. And we'll get into that with the second person we'll get. I'm gonna get this chest up here first.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Oh, we surprised him.
Let my arrow fly and true.
Are you weak to thunder?
Lightning, done my bidding.
He is not. Ow.
Let the hunt beginneth.
Bow? No.
What
Ow.
next?
Axe? Of course it's the axe.
Let my arrow.
Hold on. No. Oh, I could have used one. Oh well.
Let it holding back nothing.
Joy already.
Coming.
I looked at his name for a brief second and I don't even want to try. But yeah, if me summarizing the story is a little bit easier, it might also be better because it'll go a little faster, but I'll still go through the story parts. I'll just speed it up a little bit. Hello, merchant. You're a little close to that danger back there, but you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that. Give me 5 of those for now, and I don't think I'll use the plums this early, but let me heal up. I won't use a lot of plums, I should say. Because you get all of your HP and SP back when you level up. So I have a good portion of it back already. I didn't want to fight you.
What next?
Let's go over this menu for the moment. As we went over the beast lore and the hunter skills, you have your items. You can use them in battle. So like this, the soul stone will do dark damage, and you have that for all elements. You have stones, I should say. Olives will revive an ally. Pomegranate will give you BP, SP, and HP. You can defend, which, as it says down there, you take less damage. You go earlier in the next turn, but obviously you give up your current act. And then flee, which is what I'm going to try and do now. Yeah, you can, as evident there, you can fail to run away, which sucks. Because when you do that, your entire party loses their action. Level 5? I don't know if I don't know how well I'll do in this, but I mean, we'll go for it. I just saved. Yeah. Let's move on. Typically I'd stay in there until I was like level, I don't know, 6 or 8, but here's our Grisarma, whatever it's called, the Clone.
Not acceptable.
We will fight you. Wolves, get out of here. Rawr. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Thou scarest me not, beast. Beast. Is it not so thou wert driven from thine home? Bested by a beast more powerful, thou fleddest and found thyself here.
I see.
I understand thy pain all too well. But to torment thy grief and anger against... Oh, sorry. To turn your grief and anger against innocent creatures, that is the sin It is a sin. It was thy duty to adapt to the forest and not to try and change everything to make more to adapt to you. It is unforgivable. Gar. Thou hast trespassed, beast. In the name of the forest, I beseech judgment upon thee. And the boss
If this
fight.
beest thy will.
Look at this thing.
What next?
This thing's creepy. Look at it. Bulging eyes. But, the Grim Sorrow has, as you can see, the 5 weaknesses. I don't know if we have all 5 of them. And it has, oh, I don't know if I had enough JP. Anyways, a 5 break. So it's certainly a fight. Typically all of the bosses, all the character bosses will have a weakness to that character.
Letting the hunt beginning.
All the first ones anyways. But there's a lot that we'll get into when I get the opportunity. To roam freely. Let's actually not do that. Oh, critical strike is nice. But we want to break him first. There it is. The issue with those, with her skills though, the bow skills, is that they're so inaccurate sometimes. You know, it says hit 5 to 8 times. You could literally miss 5 times. It's very likely. Also, something that I typically would have done is I typically would have gone back and gotten better equipment. We will deal critical damage though. Good 620.
What next?
Stop it. 8. I want to have more
Coming, if thou darest.
SP before then. We'll get enough next turn, so I'm gonna go for it.
Arrows up on them.
Oh, come on. Gosh dang it, you! Uh-oh.
Coming, if thou
Oh,
darest.
counter. Will it counter if I break him? No, he won't, okay. I didn't remember
my
that.
Arrow flying true. Holding back.
Good, another 620. That's 140. Uh-oh.
Letting the hunt
Ooh,
begin.
you know what? We're gonna heal.
This will help it.
Oh,
the hunt
we
begin.
don't have enough SP for that again. I'm going to restore my
This
SP.
will help us.
Oh, now he gets 2 turns. Oh, the counter. I guess, you know what? If I break him, he doesn't get the counter. Uh-oh, that's bad.
Coming, if thou darest.
Oh, but it moved him to second next turn. Okay. Oh, he's yellow. So he's getting there to being dead. Dang it! Is he gonna get the counter? Yeah.
No! Letting my arrow
Annoyance.
flying true.
We're gonna do this, just so I know I hit. Oh, I
Letting
have a
my
higher
arrow
chance.
flying true.
Then we can
Aim
critical
for
him.
true. What next?
We broke him out of his special attack.
What next?
Just keep attacking him. It's really all we got at this point. I don't like that. Ooh,
What
we only
next?
have 1 turn. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. That's what I mean, is
Letting
it
my
just
arrow
so...
fly and
I think, you know, I could probably raise its accuracy if I used a BP, and I should have there. But, that's what I mean by it. Sometimes that attack will just miss.
True.
And he's dead. A successful
Thou
venture.
didst fight with courage.
He had probably like 3,000 health or something like that. But I fought him a couple times, obviously in my previous runs of the game, so I knew how to fight him. Blah. Dead.
Life is given not in vain, for it will feed in others.
You're dead.
Thou art of the forest now, and in the forest, naught is lost.
I win. Good kitty. You weren't used in the fight, but good kitty. The wolves can have him.
Come in, my friends. This life belongeth to all. The animals that eateth the grass becometh food for the animals that eateth meat.
That's the cycle of life right there.
The eaters of meat in their turn feedeth those yet stronger.
And that's the food chain.
And when the strongest of all dieth, his life is returned to the forest. His flesh feedeth the soil, the grass. His blood becometh sap, his bones wood.
Do his bones become wood? Anyways. Nothing lives forever.
He becometh the food of the plant eaters, and the circle beginneth once more.
Yep. Yeah, it does.
Lives entwined, a tapestry woven anew each dawn, every thread a part of the whole.
Listen, Annette. Being a hunter means taking lives, but we do it so we might live. Never forget it is thy sacred duty to live on.
To surviven, and honoring those felled by thine own arrows. As long as he speaketh only of hunting, he is the wisest of men.
Giving some compliments to
If
Zante.
only that were all he cared about.
Gosh, look at the purple
The
skin.
hunt is over. Now it is time to tend in to the fallen.
It's so vibrant. Hello.
Good day.
Well, I trust the hunt was a success.
Well,
Yes, it was. We killed him. He's dead.
Yes.
I took the liberty of digging them graves while I waited for your return.
thou hast my thanks.
Thank you, but I have a request. Leave the beasts be, letting the forest reclaim them. Fair enough. The way of the wood.
But of course.
As you wish. Ta-ta. Hum? It's the wolf friend. Hagen. Though thou returnest to us. That's mean. That was a mean growl. Where's Master? What has happened to him? Gosh, it's so guttural. He is confused and frightened. Thou didn't run here. Didst thou not? And alone. Does Master need my help? Okay, alright, calm down.
Just so.
Easy, boy. Easy. Oh, that sounded so sad. Good boy. Master is in trouble. That much is clear. I must hasten to his side if anything were to happen to him.
The hunt is on.
Oh no. Rough. Rough. Whatever health befall on him, we shall save him. Thou and I. That is almost the end of first chapter. Did I get healed? I didn't level up from that fight, did I? Oh shoot. Hey, let me out. Hold on. Rest at an inn, because when you're in a story, I don't know if it applies to every story, but when you're in their first chapter, you get free rest at every inn, so you might as well do that at the end. Can I get anything? Nothing useful. So I might be able to sell only for 30 though. Well, I don't think it'd be worth it. Not for the moment. I'll just move on.
Good day.
I won't be reading every NPC's
So
dialogue,
thou
just the
art
story
going
ones.
after Zonta.
Village headman. So thou art going after Zonte?
Hagen here cameth seeking my help.
Brr.
In his letter, he said he was bound for Stonegard. We shall begin our search there.
I pray it is no more serious than an ill-founded wager that left him unable to payeth his innkeeper. For a Hagen who cometh all this way alone, I cannot help but fear the worst.
That's true.
Prithee, take us care.
We will.
And Don.
Listen to that
not
music.
Foolish. Don as Zonta saith, child, not as he would do it.
I don't know if anyone's would do what he would do.
Thank ye, Chief. Fear not for us. We shall be back before the next moon, with Master at our side.
Yes. That is
Stayest safe, Master.
potentially not true. It'll take us a long time to get there. And so did the huntress Hanette set out on her journey. Her master having vanished, hunting the baleful Red Eye. It now fell to her to find him and bring him home. What fate awaits her on the road ahead? Only the gods can say. Yeah, true. And before you continue on your journey, Cost Oshred, there are 7 others who await you. Why not venture out and find them? Together you can defeat even the greatest foes. And that is exactly what I plan to do. Believe it or not. Whee! Bum, bum, bum. We're finally free. How much JP do I have? Not a lot. Alright then. So, the next person we will be going to will be Therion over here in the Clifflands. But something you can see is it shows you where the next chapter is and the recommended level. It's very easy, I should say, to get every level. It's very easy to grind for experience in the game. So I'll try to not over level, but I'll be doing that in a separate video where once I have every character, I'll try and grind up a little bit of levels. But the next person we'll be going to is Therion. Therion will be our second party member.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Get out of here.
Come in, if thou darest.
Bad rat or whatever you are.
Come in.
Oh, it is a rat. It is a ratkin, so.
Let in the hunt.
Things will pick up really fast when you have
I honor thee,
more
my
people in
lord.
your party. So you can have 4 people in your party, which is oh, this guy. Yeah, that's right. Forgot about this guy. His name Jonathan? Monster came out of nowhere and it got me in the leg. I can hardly put any weight on it. I hate to be a bother, but do you have a healing grape to spare? Yeah, you'll want to do this. He has a lot of relevance down the road. I can't thank you enough. Well, I don't know what I'd done if and no one had come along. Oh, his name is Kit. Why did I think it was Jonathan? I don't know. My name is Kit. I'm on a journey to find my father. He disappeared when I was just a boy. Are you on a journey too? Yeah. Perhaps our paths too will cross again someday. Be safe and may your travels bring you all that you seek. Kit. That's a good representation of side stories. Kit the Traveler. Oh, Kit. Kit, you're something, you know? But that will be for a long time. That won't be for a very long time. We'll be heading this way, because like I said, Therion will be our next party member.
Letting us beginning.
Bum, bum, bum.
What next?
Oh, this is the guy that heals you. The mossy meat. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, we didn't have a Marmot. We had a forest fox. But like I said, I don't use the beasts that often. I just used Hannett because I like Hannett. I always do that. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm so used to late game stuff where it's just like kick it off immediately.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Oh, you know, wait, what I could do? I could
What next?
gosh, I could jump to
The hunt
I
ended.
could just jump to the next city. Well, that makes so much more sense to do. As much as I enjoy traveling, these early game stuff, I may want to just cut out. Maybe represent every, chest I get or something like that. Oh, the nuts.
Letting us beginning.
That's right.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Or I could cut out some battles, but then I could just cut out some traveling. Maybe that's what I'll do to save some
Letting the
time.
hunt beginning.
From now on, I'll cut out certain
I will
bits
not-
of
what
traveling where
next?
nothing happens.
What next? Let's keep coming.
Because at a certain point in the game,
Quarry.
I can just fast travel everywhere, so there's no real need to travel. And with the ability to grind up being somewhat simplistic, yeah, Anyways, the nuts are a good item, as they are permanent stat increases. I will not be using that yet, though. But I'll probably just cut this out and bring me to Therion. Because it'll save a little bit of time. Right. Here we are in the new area, the Clifflands. Clifflands? Clifflands. On our way to Therion. Took a little bit of damage, but nothing much. I didn't really fight a lot of enemies. I mostly ran away. There's no penalty unless you don't successfully run away, but... Oh, let me save. I don't really want to do many fights or anything until I get Therion. Or I guess the entire party
Standest
together.
thou against me, then be hunted. Come in, if thou darest.
Are you weak to bow? You're not. That's not great for me. Oh, you went
Letting the hunt beginning.
with the axe? Okay, thank goodness.
Come in. Holding back nothing.
Yeah. Oh,
I
you know what I
honor
should
you,
have
my
done?
quarry.
Oh, anyways. I will, see you when I actually get to Therion this time, instead of just the new area. See you then. Alright. Here we are. Boulder Fall in the Clifflands. We're back. Ooh, listen to that little beat. Ooh, listen to the violin. I think we're fine. I have the music down a little bit low just because it can be so loud so easily. Oh. Here's your representation of a purple chest. Only Therion can open purple chests. Here is the boy himself. The famed treasure of House Ravis, indeed. Oh, it does go over them here. He is a lone wolf, as rugged and sharp as the harsh peaks of the Clifflands. Roving from town to town, he has drifted into Boulder Fall. He works alone, though it was not always so. Few know his past, or have even seen his face. The tale of his exploits are told far and wide. He's heard a rumor of a treasure that is impossible to steal, so he sets out to Great House Ravis to get that treasure. You'll need cunning allies on the path he has chosen. And that will be us. Party members, find comrades and add them to your party. Travel to... Yeah, take Therion along, yes. Hear the beginning of his tale? Also a yes. As my goal is to...
The usual.
Like I said, I'll probably try and get through... If there's 8 of them... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next 2 parts, I want to get through the other 3 characters. All of them. So I'll probably be pushing to get through 3 characters apart. But I want to try it to get through that as quick as possible. The huge.
As you like it.
Listen to that instrument go. Is that a violin or something?
I heard that thief's at it again.
A
Really?
thief?
What's he done this time?
Lifted everything off a merchant, leaving the goldsmithy. Guess he didn't get his fill at that fancy manor the other day. Still can't believe he made it past all those guards. I'm sure the more the better for him.
They were more like decorations than actual guards.
A lot of guards are that way, to be fair.
Ain't no point swooning over someone else's work. Someday we'll make it as big as that thief, and then we'll be the talk of the town.
You wish.
Yeah, you said it, Pop.
Partner?
Partners in crime, huh?
Partner? Uh-oh. A tale of when Therion was a boy. It was 10 years ago. Our paths crossed, and particularly being Ginji Goal. I remember that meeting well. After all, had quite the influence on my career.
Oi!
Get in the jail cell.
And?
Oh, his voice did not go 10 years back. Not even a please, good sir. You won't last long in here. Oh, don't hit the boy. Yeah, he might have deserved it. He had a mouth on him. Lock him up.
Huh?
Impudent brat. You'll learn your manners. He'll learn.
Hey,
I see you got the same warm welcome I did. And who are you? A no good tea leaf who got caught in the act just like yourself.
Oh, really?
Just like me, huh? Well, you look a lot worse. Heh. Well, get used to seeing this ugly boat, because I ain't getting prettier anytime soon. These guards think they can beat the attitude out of us. And they don't go easy on on no one here. Least of all, teapots like us. I'm gonna assume teapots means young kids. Sounds about right. So ready to be a good little boy and play nice with the gods? Are you?
no.
No. And I don't plan on staying here till they change my mind. See, I got me a pin here to unlock the door.
Hey.
What do you think you're doing?
Ugh.
A little busy right now. Give me a minute. Try using this instead. Ooh. Is that the key? Yeah. Key. Where'd you get this? Snatch it from the guard once he was all riled up. Look at the hands on this one. Now let's get out of here. The name's Darius, mate.
Therion.
Oh, it's Therion. It is Therion. I still call him Therion sometimes. Therion.
Partner.
Well, Therion, looks like you and I are officially partners in crime. I love that.
Ah, sweet memories. Fill it up.
This music represents such a good representation of just like a cliffside thief town.
There you go.
Beg pardon. Would you happen to be after them Ravis's treasure?
Perhaps.
If you are, I suggest you think again. Heard another would-be fortune hunter was tossed in the dungeons yesterday.
So what's the count now?
A score? Maybe more? But House Ravis ain't known to be kind to those who covet their wealth. Still, poor thieves can't help but flock to that manor like moths to a flame. Suppose it's all those rumors of their riches that keep them coming. Some say it's enough to buy up the whole town and then some.
Well, if you own a mansion, I assume you have money, so.
Just one town? What about the neighbors?
Can't say for sure. No one's ever seen the treasure. Even that master thief they keep talking about would have more than his hands full.
Would he now?
A perfect tale for the tavern.
We'll see about that.
Look, when you've been in the business long enough, you can tell things at a glance. You're a smart and skilled young man. Probably have a long career ahead of you. That's why I'll say it once more. Stay away from that manor.
Thanks for the advice.
I didn't ask for it, though.
Next time, I'll have a tale of my own to tell.
They say the Ravis Manor up on the top of the mountain, where only the richest of the rich live. Make way for the manor. Okay. How much money has he got? 25. No. No. Buying you a shield though would be nice. Nope. Just the one. I'll properly handle all the equipment. Oh, there's that. I'll probably handle a lot of the equipment when I have my full party together, but for the moment it'll just be kind of rags. Random things. Every character can equip 2 accessories. Accessories, obviously just a little bit of bonus stats. Every character can have 2 of them. They'll sometimes do special or not special. They'll have other effects than just stat ups, like resistances and all that, but for the time being, I'm just going to equip him with that evasion because Therion will be my evasion character. I will heavily pump Therion with evasion at every opportunity I get. And so that's what his role for me will be anyways. Hold on. Nope, okay. Moving out. Let's move on with the story so I can get through this. Look at the guards. Ooh. It's a stealth mission.
What do we have here?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were overcompensating for something with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, probably 14 guards. They might have treasure in there. Let's just put it that way.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Listen up.
Stop dragging your feet. Walk with a purpose.
My apologies.
My bad, sir. We're getting paid a fortune to do this job. Do it with pride.
Well, I'll be damned.
It's like an army. Just what kind of place is this? Nope, they have guard dogs. Man, look at them march. What well-trained puppers. Those guard dogs look vicious. And that's not all. The walls are lined with wire. Swing. One false move and it'll sound an alarm, no doubt. Yep, trying to scale the walls would be more troublesome than it's worth.
Huh?
What's this now? A merchant.
Listen.
What part of no visitor allowed do you not understand?
Exactly.
The Revises have more important matters to attend to than entertaining riffraff like yourself. It won't be long, sir. I swear I'm merely a merchant looking to...
Yeah.
A merchant, you say? Prove it. Prove what? I came to show the lady of the house some of the finest fabrics in the realm. And we're supposed to just take you at your word? If you can't show us proof, you can show yourself out. But I... Alright then. Fine. I leave. I swear, the nerve of these hoity-toity types. Hoity-toity types. That's a word. That's a phrase. What a way to describe someone.
Oh.
Never thought the front door would be the easiest way in. Time to get my hands on some roof. I still... Oh. Yep. Opening a purple chest. Alright. I didn't know I'd be able to open the chest, to be honest. Thought I'd have to wait for this, actually.
What do we have here?
Well, if it isn't our merchant friend.
No.
Those bloody Ravises, don't they know some of us actually have to work for a living?
Oh, yes.
Turned away at the gate. Join the club. You too? But why? They're doing it to everyone. Rumor has it they're guarding some great treasure inside. But I'm not after their treasure. I just want to show the lady of the house my wares. Then they told me I needed proof. As if this sack of silk dresses isn't proof enough.
Right.
Indeed. You'll need a letter of introduction to get inside. A letter of what?
The truth is...
House Ravis only does business with the most esteemed merchants and traders. So how can I get one of these letters? It's not easy, that's for sure. First, you'll have to make a name for yourself here in town. Once you prove yourself a reliable trading partner, then, and only then, will the Ravises write you a letter. That said, you could count the number of people who've earned one on one hand. Well, that sounds like an awful lot of work. Are you sure there's no other way? I'm pretty sure there is another way.
I'll do what thieves do best.
Lifting it from the pocket of someone who's done the work for me. Makes sense to me. We're a thief. And this is where his path action comes into play. Steal. The path action to literally just take anything you want. Hey, buddy. I'll be taking that. And you? I'll be taking all of these things. Oh, thank you. You're a soulstone trader? Oh, well, Oh, no. It's down here. We'll go open this purple chest. A stinging dagger. That's one thing that I often fail to recognize is that you can steal or even find some good items. And I just don't wait. I typically just buy my own. Hum. Just out of curiosity, how long do you plan on following me, thieves?
Huh?
So you noticed.
Huh.
For thieves, you aren't very discreet. You're keener than most, friend. As are we. We can tell you've come for the Ravis fortune. If the army surrounding the manor is any indication, it's more than worth the trouble. And have you actually seen this treasure?
Oi, oi.
We don't need to see it. Just look at what they've got guarding it. Guards, dogs, traps, you name it, they've got it.
And
you come all this way to warn me? How thoughtful.
I suppose so.
Look, we've got a proposal for you.
No thanks.
And I've got an answer. No.
Listen.
Just hear us out, mate. We can help each other.
Yeah.
My partner here has been inside. He's seen the trap they've got set up. Hell, he's walked straight in one and set off an alarm.
Oi!
Shut up, you. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that. Nah, don't worry about it. Anyway, I got out just fine and we're here now. So what do you say? It won't be easy to carry all that treasure out on your own. We're offering you a helping hand.
Nope.
I've already got 2 hands and that's enough for me.
Damn you.
So you think you're too good for us, eh? Is that it? I'm a thief, not a nanny. Take care of yourselves.
Say again?
You're an ungrateful bastard, that's what you are.
Are we done here?
Listen, I don't have time to entertain you clowns. I have places to be.
Hey.
You're not going anywhere. Ooh. Ugh. That's what you
Bye
get.
now.
Get out of my sight.
Yikes!
Are you with me, mate? Speak to me. Good hit. Might. Oh, he's thinking about his own mate. Bloody mate.
Oi! Let
Thieves.
none escape!
You won't get away. They're on to us.
Partner.
Darius, this way. Probably like another 9 years. 9 years ago or something.
Curse 'em!
Damn, we lost them.
Find them!
They can't have gone far. Let's check the back alley. Fun story time. I wish I could fast forward this so I could skip these kind of screen panning part. Just Therion and
Alright.
Darius. They're gone. We should be safe for now.
Mm-hmm.
That went better than expected. I wish they could have seen the looks on their faces. They deserved it for treating us like teapots. We might be small, but we're smarter than they'll ever be. You can say that again. We put our loaves together. No one can stop us. We put our loaves together, our brains together. Take a butcher's at all the loot we got. Take a butcher's? Take a look at all the loot we got. Yeah, it's quite a haul. Show them a little more enthusiasm, mate. It's all ours now. Right. We knew what we wanted and we took it with our own hands.
Partner.
That's the spirit. All the world's treasure are ours for the taking.
Partner.
If you say so. Partner?
That's right.
I do. Mark my words, we're going to be the greatest tea leaves the world's ever seen. Oh, but what happened? You and your partner. Oh, no. Through the run. We give, run away. Darius. But this is no time for nostalgia. I need to get myself one of those letters. I believe everything is that you can steal everything for free as long as you do it within this time. But maybe it's just within this city. I don't really remember how it works. All I know is that everything is going to be 100% steel right now. And it will typically not be 100%. How it works, I believe, is if you go to status, you can see that his steel is level 1. And depending on your level, your level will represent how likely you are to be able to steal from the item. Steal the item from the person. Yeah. I'm not too sure how the whole level to steal percentage works, but... Oh, here's a good thing. When you see this star next to the item, that means it's a quest item. So, this Rebel's Axe will be a side quest item that we have to go and get, essentially. These people guarding the doors, and you saw this in Hanette's place, you have to beat them in a fight to get inside the building, but it's not always worth doing, I guess, in a sense, but... Oh, what do we have here? Ooh, he looks like a rich little merchant. When you've been in the business as long as I have, the Revises will be begging you for a visit. Wealthy merchant. It's all about experience.
Time to get to work.
Lucky for me, your experience hasn't taught you when to keep your mouth shut. I'm gonna steal. Oh, nope. Oh, he must have been the guy up top. Interesting. Letter of introduction. A letter bestowed only upon the privileged few who have earned the trust of House Revis. trust you won't be missing this puppy.
Now then.
Pleasure doing business with you. Now to pay a visit to Ravis Manor. And so I'm just sneaking in the mansion. Yeah, what is it? You want to pair up with me on this? You sure you're feeling alright? The Mark's house, Ravis. Just keep quiet and try not to get in my way, okay? Therion joined the party. Now something you should know. As the character you start with, as I started with Hinette, you will not be able to remove Hinette from the party. Whatever character you start with is in the party to the end. You can only remove them after you've beaten the game. Oh, let me, no. Oh, I got another composite bow. Didn't get anything there. No. Oh, this is what I want to do. I want to... I'll buy more accessories at a different point, but... So as now you can see that there's Provoke and Steal for the path actions. Like I said, I want to try and finish both of theirs today and then try and do the other 3 tomorrow, or the next couple videos. 2 guards at the gates. If I can fool them, I'm in. Time to sell the merchant. Okay. I will, the other stories will most likely go faster because I don't have to wait. You know, I'll be able to speed them up a little bit, but... Good day, sirs. I've come to call on the house, on the Ravises. Would you kindly announce my arrival?
Hoy.
They're not seeing anyone today. Begone with ye. At once. Begone, I say. Heh. Something tells me this one's bark is worse than its bite.
My sincerest apologies.
Allow me to introduce myself. You see, I am a merchant of some repute. A merchant and of repute, you say? Don't make me laugh. You ought not judge a man by his robes.
To tell you the truth.
As a matter of fact, I was personally summoned by the lady of the house. And I doubt she would react kindly upon hearing I was turned away.
What?
Summoned? You? You think we're gonna believe that, cattle swap? I don't know what. If we had a leaf for even rotten thieves who gave us that star, we'd be rich as Ravises. But since we aren't, we're here protecting their fortune from would-be swindlers like you. Heh. Thought you could outsmart us, didn't you? Next time you're summoned, remember to bring your letter.
Oh.
Would you be referring to this letter, perhaps?
What the? Hey.
How'd you get that? It must be a fake. Would you like to, look at the letter, my good sir? If you're still ain't convinced, I fear there's not much else I can do. I'll take my leave, but I will give Lady Ravis a full report on what happened today. I wonder how she will see fit to deal with this affront to my good name.
Hold on.
Your thief's name? Wait, sir. We're merely only doing our job. Yeah. Yeah. You may pass. Open the gates, my good sirs. Ah, we're in. We're in.
Then.
Now the real fun. There's this conveniently open window. Just sneak in through over there. Hold on, we're gonna head back down here for a moment. We're just gonna steal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Steal from the... Oh, no, can't steal from him. Can't steal from him. Can't steal from the dogs. I honestly thought you could. I was thinking of that bone. I don't know why I thought I got it from the dogs though. Okay, here's one of the things. This accessory can prevent sleep. You know, compared to raising a stat, you can just prevent certain status ailments from happening. Mine and mine. Did I steal from him already? Yeah, I did. There's no reason to provoke them. Now we got Therion, part of the group. Yay! And if we go to his status screen, you can already see his evasion is... Even without that, her evasion would be 96 and his would be 27 or something, so... But he's a thief and he can use the sword and the dagger. He shouldn't have any JP, yeah. So 30, 100. Moving on from that, but... Let's move on. Let's get into a fight. So we can properly see what he's capable of. I'll take your candy, sir. Ooh, broadsword. Let's equip that. He's also a speed character. As much as he is evasion, I think he's meant to be more speed. I think evasion is Primrose, but I use him as evasion because I don't because it's just, in my opinion, easier to have him be evasion. It's more helpful, I should say.
Letting us begin.
Here's our first fight with Therion.
My turn.
The guards of the manor. Grievous guard. So his thief skills, what he has now is he has fire. So we have, at this point, we have fire and thunder. He also has steal. He can steal items from any foe. And a lot of foes have really good items. So he's not a bad person to start with, because it means you can steal from every single boss in the game, compared to Hanette, which I obviously missed out on.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Also an interesting thing to note, when a enemy is broken... Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Thou didst fight with courage.
When an enemy is broken, you have a higher chance to steal and or, you know, capture a beast or something like that. Now we'll be looking through this manor. I love the look of this game too. The 2D pixel
This
look,
is the beginning of
beautiful.
your end. Out of my way.
What next?
Oh, he's oh, he wasn't weak to either of those.
Over here.
I'm gonna assume he's weak to the sword then. No.
Over here.
Letting
Dude,
my
the-
arrow
oh.
fly.
Is he weak to fire then?
Don't blame me.
Yeah, there it is. Just had to find it.
What next?
I'm going to do that. I don't want to kill
What
him.
next?
Hold on. When an enemy comes out of their broken state, they automatically go first on that turn. But I wanted to steal.
What's yours is mine.
Healing grapes. It's not really worth stealing from some smaller enemies. Did you poison me?
Holding back.
Get out of here. It's not really worth stealing from smaller enemies. Unless you have an extra turn or something. But moving on. We are going to try and get through this banner in I don't know, about 15 or so minutes. Oh, you know what? I could just skip through the area.
Come on, I've got better things to do. My turn.
I could
Don't blame me.
what I'll probably do is skip through some of their areas
Letting
because
my
it's
arrow
just
fly and true.
running about.
Out of my way.
Skip the fights and skip the areas. Maybe I'll show
And
every
that's
chest,
that.
so that'll be something I could do. Or I could speed it up. Speed up my walk through this area. Play some music in the background. Oh, what do we have down there? A gem schwa? A sparkly thing that we get to steal? Mayhaps. God
Now, let
damn
us
you.
hunt him.
I'll probably cut back right there, but another thing to note that I'm here is there is an order to the weakness chart.
Letting the hunt begin.
Obviously, you can't tell most of the time. It's really difficult to, but if you see the dagger and the second position like you do there, the sword will, I believe, the sword will always be in front of it.
Out of my way.
Will it? There is an order, is what I'm trying to get at. Is so you can
Don't
kind
start
of
things you
gauge what
can't
will
finish.
happen. So, like, if I look into my equipment here, you can see all the weapon types there. I don't know, does it go in that order? Oh my gosh, it might. So the pulling arm will be. So if you see the pulling arm, the sword will always be before it. I never noticed that. Interesting. Anyways, after the stavis down there, your little stick thing for mages, I believe the way it works for that is after that you will have magic as their weakness. When I something that I want to know is when I played the game, I have plenty. I didn't I don't typically play with music on or sound, and I'm typically listening to something else. Well, they both leveled up. Interesting. Or just didn't get hit. Also true. I typically play with the music off, the sound off, and have a different video playing. It's nice to play with the music on and than the natural sounds. Okay, we don't have 100 for you, but we do have enough for you. Reduce single foe's physical attack, physical defense, steal SP, share SP. I think I'll steal SP. Or I could reduce his the opponent's defense. No, you know what? Oh, it's so tough. I'll lower their defense. What level is this? Oh, it just says chapter 1. Oh, that's a good point to take on this. Every character will have 4 chapters to their story. And so, you know, this is her second chapter. She'll have a 3rd chapter wherever in the world it shows up. And she'll have a 4th chapter wherever in the world it shows up. But that's just their way of saying, hey, here, you know, once you get all the characters and you want to do Hanette's story, you go here for Hanette's story. It's a new area. And then you can say, oh, go here for Hanette's story. Oh, it's a new area. and then they could say go here for Hennet's story. And it's like, oh, it's a new area. That's kind of their way to keep you on track. And then they'll give you the, did I save? I don't remember. They'll give you the level recommendation for it. But let's get this story underway. Oh,
So, this is the amazing treasure everyone is talking about.
I forgot to equip the wind attire. Damn it, I wanted... Oh well, moving on. We'll be fine.
It looks like an ordinary gemstone to me. Can't imagine it's worth all that much.
You don't know the story,
The
though.
jewel before you is worth more than your mind could hope to fathom.
Ooh. Old man. Old butler man.
Your inability to discern as much is disconcerting, to say the least.
Who the hell are you? Not just anyone can sneak up on me like that.
Oh, you'll learn who he is, don't worry.
I should be the one asking you that question.
This mansion's really empty for it being, you know, a mansion.
Not just anyone could have made it this far into the manor, after all.
I guess it is a mansion. Anyways.
You won't get answers by stroking my ego.
Stroke the ego.
I meant it as nothing but genuine praise. Allow
Sure
me to
sounded that way.
congratulate you on being the first thief to make it here.
Ooh, you were the first one.
You say it as if you wanted this to happen.
Just so, we tightened security for that very purpose. We figured no thief worth his salt would be able to turn down such a challenge.
Go on.
To this end, we even asked the barkeep for help.
You were baited, my friend. You were baited.
His job? Find promising thieves and spin tales about this manor.
In other words, you tricked thieves into trying to rob this place.
You know, in layman's
Think of it
terms.
more as appealing to their inner nature.
Bow, bow.
The great treasure of Ravus Manor, guarded by a veritable army.
I don't know about that one.
What thief could pass up such glory, such riches?
We had such high hopes, but were constantly met with disappointment.
I mean, I didn't have many high hopes for your guards, to be fair.
But finally, one has proven himself worthy.
The Chosen One? Main character of the story is the Chosen One? What? How?
I should have seen this coming.
Yeah, you should have.
And yet you did not. And I find myself most grateful for your lack of foresight.
So what's your angle?
I need not explain that to you.
Uh-huh. He takes the smart approach.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Heathcote.
He's
I
cool.
am a butler in the service of House Ravus.
Yeah, you are. You're more than that. You're more than that,
You
buddy.
expect me to believe an ordinary butler snuck up on me? Anyway, who you are won't matter once I'm out of here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I'll be on my way. Ooh.
I assure you, you won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
What? Let's get this over with.
And we fight.
Out of my way.
All right. Ooh, listen to his music.
Damn.
Letting the hunt begin.
Let's focus on killing this guy first. These
my
first
way.
chapter bosses aren't difficult, if I can say the least.
Flying true.
But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want against them. Especially if you don't level up beforehand. Let's take
I
that
see.
off of you.
Fences.
Letting my arrow fly and coming.
Break him. I'm gonna focus on killing this guard before I attack Heathcote over there.
I'm ready. Are you?
Ooh, that was an aggressive way to say
Are
that.
you?
What's yours is mine.
Ooh, Olive of Life?
What
A
next?
couple $1,000 just saved myself there.
Letting the hunt begin.
In terms of BP, you want to be very careful with how you actually use it. Because like I said, if you use it, you then don't gain one that turn.
Out of my way.
So being careful with how you use your BP is actually really important. Oh, please don't.
What next?
Okay.
Using this.
Annette, you're going to be carrying us for a little bit. 'Cause you're higher level than
Letting my
him.
arrow flying true. Yeah, coming.
I'll do that. You'll also often see
Out of
me
my
do the
way.
max. Even though I don't really have to.
I'm ready. Are you? Try this.
But,
Letting my arrow flying true.
ooh, wait. What are your skill? No, they're all archer skills. Okay. Damn it. Good miss. I want him dead, please.
Coming, if thou darest.
Ow. Thankfully, the physical defense boost on Heathcote over there
Out of my way.
is gone. Two. Okay, he's dead. Finally. Now we just have Heathcote to worry about. Heal yourself. No, 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 no. Okay, heal yourself
This will
up.
help us.
These first couple parts may be a little lengthy. Okay, so this is a debuff. Debuff and buffs, you know, will have their this for this instance, this one reduces single foe's physical defense for 2 turns. If you BP that, it doubles the amount of turns. Or I guess it adds the base amount. So 2 is the base amount here. Every BP will add the base amount. So it'll go 2 to 4 to 6 to 8. And I say it like that because it doesn't go 2 to 4 to 8 sort of sense. And also, if it only has 1, it doesn't go from 1 to 2 to 4 to 8. It goes from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. But we're going to apply this to you for 4 turns. Because he is going to be a little bit more beefy to
Letting my
kill.
arrow flying.
Not axe. I have to heal you, not
Letting my
sword.
arrow flying true. Using this.
Just looking for his weaknesses. I guess I could have another thing up with the weaknesses for everyone, but I like just
Try this.
trying
What
everything.
next?
But it might also save time if I just
Coming,
know what their
if
weakness
thou
is.
Yeah, yeah. Holding back nothing.
I might do that for the future. Good break. Now, can I steal from him? That wouldn't be worth it. We can always wait till next turn.
Letting the hunt
Dun,
begin.
dun, dun, dun. Go for it. Oh, we hit 3 times out of like 7 shots.
I'm ready. Are you?
Now we'll steal Ooh, a pomegranate medium? Pomegranates raise BP or provide BP to the
Out of my
person
way.
it's used on. So that's actually good for certain situations.
Letting
We're
the
just
hunt
attacking him for the
begin.
moment.
Raining arrows up on them.
Ooh, 5 hits? That was good.
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh, and something I wanted to mention earlier, but I didn't. You can't capture humans, or I guess it'll say untamable if you can't capture it. There's certain enemies throughout the game that you can't capture, but
My turn.
humanoid enemies... I don't know if you can capture any humanoid enemies in the game.
Letting the hunt beginning. Coming. Aiming carefully. Shooting.
670. Nice. I don't know how much
Out of my
health he
way.
has. Which... I could display that if I edited in their weaknesses and maybe displayed their health. Just their max health. I didn't know he could summon more people. That's new to me. That sucks. Can I steal from him? Oh, he's only at half health. Oh, interesting.
Try this.
Letting the hunt beginning.
I think this attacks people at random, and and it's not something I want to use. Use the sweep. Good, because that'll hit both. Okay. You don't actually have control over what attack Linda does. I don't think so. I think it just goes for whatever the weakness is of the opponent. One. Good damage. Okay, so he just raised his evasion. Damn it! Oh, we want to avoid that. We don't want you to use that. Hold on. No, I can't do that.
Try this.
His evasion's up, so this might not actually go well. Okay.
Letting the hunt
A gnat.
beginning.
A gnat. Okay, thank goodness. Break him out of that stance.
What next?
We used all the BP we had, though. Yeah, do
Raining
it.
arrows up on them.
Okay, that went well.
Out of my way.
He's not even in red yet, so I don't really want to attack him. I want to try and kill this guy beforehand.
Over here.
My turn.
And now that he has up defense, I really don't want to attack him.
Coming, if thou darest.
Okay.
My turn.
Letting
In my
arrow fly true.
memory, my experiences with boss fights are that they are actually rather difficult if you don't completely overlevel yourself. Which I guess is true for most games. Most games. Okay, he's dead. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Oh, we almost had him. You're an annoyance. Don't do that. Okay.
Let
Now
my
we
arrow
want-
fly true.
That annoys me a little bit, but alright, that makes sense.
Holding back nothing.
What is that?
Out of my way.
If we said they were all 70, that's 7 times 4 at 0. 7. 280 damage? That's nowhere near. Oh, gosh dang it. What's your health looking like? Oh, it's in the red. We won't worry about it then. He's almost dead. We stole from him, so we're good.
Try this.
coming.
I don't believe there's any more checks to do at this point, so we can just beat him. Let's break him.
What next?
It might have been a little early to break him, but oh no, he's dead. Okay, we're good.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Second boss down. Nice. Unfortunately, we did not level up on that.
So, you can hold your own in battle as well.
Uh-huh.
It seems I underestimated you.
You may have.
That makes 2 of us. Was that a part of your butler training?
Hey, don't make fun of butlers. Some of them can wreck.
I see you still have some reservations about my true profession. Though I'm sure my victory here lends my words no credit.
What? Victory?
Your victory?
What do you mean? Oh, the bracelet.
What in the...
No.
Any thief worth his salt should
How could
recognize
you?
that band. The mark of a convict. The fool's bangle,
The
as some call it.
fool's bangle.
Undeniable proof of a thief's humiliating blunder.
How could you?
Get this off of me!
Ooh, he's mad.
I do not take my orders from you. I've attached it to your arm for a reason. If anyone is to see it, they shall know of your failure here today.
Yeah, they will. A weird pose for him to be in. Therion, I mean.
However, I imagine your pride will not permit you to be seen with it, and that makes it perfect leverage for negotiations.
Negotiations?
What do you want, good sir? The lady of the house.
You may have broken into my home, but for now, I will overlook your transgressions.
Oh, great. More company.
Man, what a good... Oh my gosh. I don't play with the voices on, so it's fun.
Pardon my belated introduction. My name is Cordelia Ravis, and I am the lady of the house.
Yeah, yes, I knew that. Thank you very
Regards
much.
to your decorator. They sure have a way with traps.
Allow me to explain.
Of course.
The treasure you are after is a family heirloom known as the Dragonstones.
Ooh.
You don't say.
Story. Oh, the Therion does not give a damn.
The Dragonstones have been in my family for generations.
Have they now?
Wait, dragon stones? I see one.
Yeah, you see one. There's 4 pedestals. What do you think went in the others? Huh? Oh, this nice little
Yes,
pearl.
once there were more. But the stones were stolen during the chaos following my parents' passing. Fortunately,
Yeah, they were.
Heathcote was able to recover the sapphire stone.
What touching devotion. Is this the part where I move to tears?
It's the part where you shut up and listen because you got a bracelet.
Perhaps, once you understand your place in this story. If you collect the 3 remaining stones, we shall remove the band from your arm.
It's simple.
So, this was your plan all along.
Yes, but please understand, I had no choice.
Well, aren't you too clever? Setting a thief to catch a thief.
Don't thieves often say, the ensnared has only himself to blame?
Take that, Therion.
Yeah, they do. For a butler, you sure know a lot about thieves, old man.
Ooh, he's catching on.
I dare not bore you with my story when there are more pressing matters at hand.
He's hiding his own identity.
Will you undertake Miss Ravis's mission, young thief? If you refuse...
Decision?
I'll do the job.
Well, he has really no choice because that band would be a huge pain for the rest of his life.
Excellent. then I pray your journey will be a successful one.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Love it.
Oh, you're back.
Oh,
With a tale to tell, too. I'll trade it for a drink.
Afraid I don't deal in that currency.
unfortunate.
Listen, I just came from Ravis Manor. Had a lovely chat with a fellow named Heathcote. Maybe you know him?
Perhaps. Perhaps he does.
I did warn you not to go there. So, was it everything you expected it to be?
All that and more. Now I'm awfully thirsty. I might need 2 drinks to get this bad taste out of my mouth.
Coming right up.
Love the music of this area. Oh, wait a minute. Let me first equip the wind attire. Oops. That's weird. Huh. Anyways. Moving on. I'll handle my, like I said, I'll handle my equipment when I have my party together. I'll be buying and stealing equipment as we go, so it'll be a little hectic. I don't really have a route planned out, but we'll see. I don't think it's going to be that difficult because the game has a
Mr.
semi
Therion! Mr. Therion, please wait!
a semi-predetermined route anyways, so for each character, I should say.
Ugh, what now?
I came to see you off on your journey,
How kind of
as
you.
it is at my behest that you're setting out.
Look, I'm just fulfilling my half of a bargain. Nothing more, nothing less.
I understand that, but
He's right, milady. This is simply an agreement between us and a skilled but short-sighted thief.
Alright, that wasn't necessary. Come on now.
Exactly.
There is something you should know before you go. As you saw, I recovered a blue stone. It is known as the Sapphire Dragonstone.
A blue stone.
The remaining 3 are the Dragonstones of Ruby, Emerald, and Gold, each named for its sheen.
Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald? Pokemon? Then 3?
And if I steal them all back for you, you'll remove this band.
Yeah, yes, sir. And then gold.
You have my word.
I almost asked if there was a Pokemon Gold.
Your word? Well, that sounds legitimate. Any idea where I should start looking?
Rumor has it that a scholar in Noblecourt is researching the Ruby Dragonstone.
A rumor?
Noblecourt. Great. I'll fit right in.
Yeah, you will. Man, look at your rags.
Mr. Therion!
What is it this time?
Please, do take care out there. Did I say something amiss?
Perhaps.
Never thought a man of my talents would be working for someone like... it's nothing. You'll get your stones back soon. Just leave the thieving to me.
We'll be in and out. It'll take a while for us to do that, though. And so Therion set forth his mission, which he begrudgingly accepted, to retrieve the remaining 3 Dragonstones of House Revis, that he might have the mark of shame removed from his arm. Little did he know what fate awaited him. Dude, I love the way the story works. Hold on, let's go back into the Boulder Fall, because that is where we will end this rather lengthy part. And there it is. So that was the beginning of Octopath. We spent a lot of time going through story, and we'll spend more time going through story. But once I have my entire team together, I'll probably make a separate video where I grind up some experience just to make it a little bit easier going forward. Oh my gosh. Oh, and here's an example of failing. Failing any one of the path actions will result in your reputation being bad. As you can see there, you have 4 more. So you start with 5 in every town, and if you fail 5 times, your reputation sours, and you have to pay it off at the town pub. But anyways, that will be the end of part 1. Octopath, yay! Oh, I never went into why I like Octopath so much. But anyways, I'll get into that in the next part. It'll be a good talking point. Thank you for watching the beginning of Octopath. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!